Hello everybody, it's Alec here, offering a new video from noodleman.co.uk. Today I'm going to be showing you a new module which works with both CubeCart 5 and CubeCart 6, and that is the product add-ons plugin. This plugin is aimed at people who want to associate their products together to allow their customers to be able to purchase multiple products from a single product page. So the whole definition of an add-on. An example of that would probably be somebody who's selling drinks and also want to sell cups, mugs, shot glasses, anything at all that are related to drinks. When the customer is making the purchase, they can just tick a box or select a quantity of additional related products they want, hit the add button, and all of those products get added to the cart at the same time. I'm going to give you a live demo in this video of how that works, and I'm going to be doing this demo in the newly released CubeCart version 6, although it does work exactly the same in CubeCart 5. Before I show you the demo, I've included some sample code which you can add into your store skins. So for CubeCart version 6, that code is for the foundation skin, and in version 5 it's for the Corito skin. Both of those code samples are available in a text file which is in the root of the plugin. So if you want to have a look at those, you can copy and paste that code straight into either of those skins, and you can get this up and running just as I'm going to show you today. In CubeCart version 6 there are absolutely no code edits required other than your store skin, and in version 5 one custom hook is required to be added. I'm not going to get into the specifics of adding hooks and things, but the point being it requires almost no modification to your store other than the skin, so you can present things how you want them to be seen by your customers. So I've already got the modules installed in this store, and this is a completely bog standard install of CubeCart 6, simply with a couple products configured. So the first thing I'll show you is the products that I have. And I've got two products here. I have a cider product and the CubeCart default test product. So in this example, cider product will be my main product, and the test product is going to be the add-on product. So if I click on cider, you will see there's a new product add-ons tab that automatically appears. Clicking on that tab, you get your add-on configuration. Now I've already configured this, but I'm going to remove it, save and reload, and then I'm going to re-add it just so you can see the process. So when there's no add-ons configured, this is the default screen you see. So we have the product name that we wish to associate with the product I'm editing, the product code of that product, the price that we normally charge, the sell price. This is an interesting box, the dynamic product add-on price. This by default is enabled, it's ticked, and that basically means when you the prices for your add-ons will be linked to the price of the add-on product. With it unticked, you can actually change the price of that add-on. So for example, if your customer decides that they want to buy some of the associated products at the same time, you can offer them a discounted rate for that product as an incentive for them to purchase that. If they then go ahead and just add those items independently, it will charge them the normal price. So you can override that price maybe as a special offer or an incentive for your customers. So I'm going to show you both of these working in a minute, but for the moment I'll leave it as dynamic. When this is ticked, the fixed product add-on price value doesn't actually apply, but if this was unticked, then the price in this field would get charged to your customer instead. So the first thing I'll do is I'll select this item as an add-on. This will be a full list of all of your inventory in your store. If you have lots of inventory, it will then paginate that for you, so you can just associate whichever products you want. Okay, so now I've made the association. It's a dynamic product. I'm going to go to the front of the CubeCart store, and as you see, it's a completely basic store. Nothing changed at all other than a couple products and the skin changes that are required to make this work. So I'm going to go to my cider product, and you can see this is the main change. The main change is the accessories and essentials option that appears below the add to basket. I've also, with the sample code, kind of shrunk the image size a little bit, just so I can stretch this box across and make it fit properly. This is a collapsible box. You can click on it to expand, click on it again to hide, and it remembers that setting as well. So you can see here's the test product that I've associated, and you can choose the quantity of items that you want here. In some versions this checkbox may disappear, so I'll probably remove this from the sample code, so you just have to pick the quantity. So I'm going to pick a quantity of 2 of my test products, and I'm going to buy my main product. There we go. So I've bought, there you go, I didn't tick the box first time round. By clicking the add to basket for the cider product, we can also see that my quantity of 2 test products have also been added to the cart at the $6.99 rate. I can then check out, the prices are all correct, and complete my order. So I haven't had to go to each product independently, they've all been added together. So I'm just going to empty the cart, go back again. I'm going to show you that again. I'm going to add 10 of my test products. Now you can have a whole selection of different add-ons here. There's no limit to the quantity that you can associate to a product. So there could be 10 different things here, and as long as your customers selected those additional ones they want, it will show them those additional 10. It will add them to the cart. So add to basket, there's my 1 main product, there's my 10 additional products. I can then check out, purchase them all in one go. I'm just going to empty the basket, and I'm going to change some settings and show you something else. So now I'm going to come back to the admin area, and I'm going to untick the dynamic add-on price. So basically I want to use my override price, and I'm going to say if the customer purchases this add-on alongside the main product, I'm only going to charge them 2. Save and reload, and go back to the front of the store. Going back into my main cider product, we can now see that the price of the add-on has changed from $6.99 to 2. I'm going to buy 5 of those. We can see it's added them at the discounted rate. Viewing the cart, we can see it's also changed the price here in the cart. And if I was to then purchase that product, you can see it's also charged the correct rate here. Going to the admin area, look at the order, and here's the items at the discounted rates. So this is quite a simple kind of overview to give you an idea. So you can associate all kinds of products with each other. There's no limit to the quantity. Product options are also supported within the add-ons. So you know, if your customer had to pick a color of a product or something, then those will also be presented during the add-ons as well. It's quite a powerful plugin. You know, should help people dramatically increase their sales simply by telling customers that if they purchased items alongside the main item, they can have them at a better price, and it just saves your customer having to click on 10 different items. You know, everything's in one place. So that's a quick overview of this module. As I said, it does work in CubeCart 5, does work in CubeCart 6. Yeah, should there be any questions, you know, feel free to reach out to me through my website. This will be available through the CubeCart Marketplace for version 6, and is also available via my website. There we go. Okay, any questions, let me know. Alright, have a good day, guys.